I am Dr. K. Shanti, Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. I am going to present Unit 1, Topic 2, OOPS in Java. First, let us see about the objective. So, after studying the concept of OOPS in Java, the student will be able to know about the concept of Java. First, let us say what do you mean by object. An entity that has a state and behavior is known as an object. Okay, so it can be either physical or logical. So example for the object is chair, pen, table, keyboard, bike, etc. are the example for object. Next is the class. Class is a collection of objects of the same kind is called class, and it is a logical entity. Okay, and moreover it is having three components, that is class name, static variable and dynamic behavior. If you consider a class, student is the class name, and the attribute may be the register number mark, and the dynamic behavior, that is getting the detail of the attribute, get detail of, is the dynamic behavior. Okay, so just a class can be visualized by three components as illustrated here. Name identifies the class, variable contain the static attribute of the class, method contain the dynamic behavior of the class. So example given here are the student and circle. In the student class, we are having the attribute as date, name, gender, department, mark, and get detail of, calculate, grade of are the methods. And in the circle class, we are having radius and color, and get radius of and print area of are the method. Okay, so this is the example that is having three instances of the class student. So student class, we are having three instances, that is John, Priya and Anil, and the data attributes as well as the methods are available here. Okay, next means the abstraction. Abstraction refers to the quality of dealing with idea rather than the details. Okay, so it is showing the essential things to the user. We all know how to turn on the TV, but we don't know how it works in order to enjoy it. So abstraction means it is a simple thing like object, class and variable represent more complex underlying code and data. It avoids repeating the same work multiple times. So in Java, we use abstract class and interface to achieve abstraction. Abstract class in Java contain abstract keyword. If a class is declared abstract, it cannot be instantiated, so we cannot create an object of the abstract class. Also, an abstract class can contain abstract as well as concrete method. To use an abstract class, we have to inherit it from another class, where we have to provide implementation for the abstract method there itself, else it will also become an abstract class. Interface in Java is a collection of abstract method and static constant. In an interface, each method is public and abstract, but it does not contain any constructor. So an interface is a group of related methods with empty bodies. Next is the encapsulation, that is binding of code and data together into a single unit is called an encapsulation. So it means it is hiding the data in order to make safe from any other modification. So the best example we can see is the medical capsule, where the drug is always safe inside the capsule. Similarly, through encapsulation, the method and the variable of a class or well hidden and safe. Next is the inheritance. It is the special feature of object oriented programming, that is creating a class from the existing class. So that is what called the inheritance, and here we are having a parent class and child class. So it can be set as superclass or base class. Child class can be set as subclass or derived class. A class which inherits the property is called the child class, and the class whose properties are inherited is known as the parent class. Okay, so in the inheritance we are having four different types, that is single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance and hybrid inheritance. Single inheritance first. So to inherit the property and behavior from a single parent class. Okay, so in this example here A is the parent class and B is the child class, in which the property and behavior of the parent class is inherited by the child class B. Next, multi-level inheritance. When a class is derived from a class which is also derived from another class. So that is what called a multi-level inheritance. Or we can say it as a class having more than one parent class, but at different level. Such a type of inheritance also we can say it as a multi-level inheritance. In this example, class B inherits the property and behavior of class A and C, inherits the properties of class B. Class A is the parent of B and class B is the parent class of C. So class C is implicitly inherit the property and method of A along with class B. So it is said to be as an multi-level inheritance. Next, hierarchical inheritance. When a class having more than one child class or more than one subclass, then it is called the hierarchical inheritance. Here the example, class A is having two subclasses, class B as well as class C. Next is the hybrid inheritance. In hybrid inheritance is a combination of multiple inheritance and the multi-level inheritance. Since multiple inheritance is not supported in Java, it is achieved through the use of interface. Okay, so class A is the parent class of class B and C, whereas class B and C are the parent class of D, which is only the child class for B and C. Next is the polymorphism. So it is taking many forms. Poly means many, morphism means many form. So it is the ability of the variable or function or object to take on multiple form. Okay. So in polymorphism we are having two different types, that is runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism. In runtime polymorphism refers to a process in which a call to an overridden method is resolved at runtime rather than at compile time. So method overriding is an example for runtime polymorphism. And compile time polymorphism refers to a process in which a call to an overloaded method is resolved at compile time rather than at runtime. So method overloading is an example for compile time polymorphism. See, for example, bank is a base class and method provides a method that is rate of interest. So the rate of interest may differ according to the bank. Then possible questions in GATE. See here, that is which of the following is not OOPS concept in Java. So inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism are the concepts in Java, and compilation is not the OOPS concept in Java. So it is a D is the answer. Okay, that's all about this topic. Thank you.